Page 427.
A. She was measuring the flour while I was beating the eggs. B. You were wiping the table while I was stacking the dishes.
C. She was frying the potatoes while he was slicing them.
D. I was sweeping while you were dusting.
E. She was cooking while I was cleaning the house.
Page 428. A. He was chopping the vegetables while she was cutting the meat.
B. He was drying the dishes while she was washing them. C. I was buttering the bread while you were slicing it.
D. You were mopping while I was waxing.
E. She was cooking while I was cleaning the house.
Page 429. A.
I was fishing while you were swimming.
B. They were playing with the beach ball while she was taking a sun bath. C. They were dancing while I was watching.
D. He was rowing while she was chatting. E. I was playing the violin while he was playing the organ. Page 430. A. She was waiting while I was walking along the beach.
B. He was diving while they were resting in the boat.
C. He was singing while she was listening.
D. He was sailing while she was surfing.
E. She was playing the piano while he was singing. Page 431. A. I was ringing the doorbell when he opened the door.
B. He was sweating when he turned the air conditioner on. C. She was yawning when she got up.
D. I was coughing when I had a cold.
E. He was smiling when he spoke to her.
Page 432. A. I was sitting down when she closed the door.
B. He was shivering when he turned off the air conditioner. C. She was whistling when she walked into the kitchen.
D. I was sneezing when I caught cold.
E. She was frowning when she answered him. Page 433. A. She was falling when he caught her.
B. He was crawling across the floor when I picked him up.
C. She was climbing the ladder when she fell. D. He was hiding when I found him.
E. I was lying on the bed when she opened the door.
Page 434. A. She was slipping when he caught her arm.
B. She was trying to walk when I took her hand.
C. He was running up the stairs when he fell.
D. She was jumping on the bed when I saw her. E. I was sleeping when he knocked on the door. Page 435. A. I was standing in line when you entered the office.
B. The milkman was delivering the milk when I left.
C. She was tying her shoes when I came into the room. D. He was looking inside the refrigerator when I turned the light on.
E. He was waiting outside when the receptionist arrived.
Page 436. A. You were buying stamps when I spoke to you.
B. The newspaper boy was collecting when I arrived.
C. She was putting on her coat when he said, "Let's go."
D. He was making a sandwich when she went out of the room.
E. She was waiting in the waiting room when the doctor arrived.
Page 437. A. The sun was rising when he left for work.
B. It was getting cold when he put his sweater on. C. It was snowing when I put on my boots.
D. The sun was shining when you went swimming.
E. It was getting dark when she lit the candles.
Page 438. A. The sun was setting when he arrived home.
B. It was getting hot when she took her sweater off. C. It was raining when I put on my raincoat.
D. The sun was shining when you went swimming.
E. It was getting cloudy when she turned on the light. Page 439. A. The movie was starting when I sat down. B. He was beginning to work when I arrived.
C. She was telling them a story when he looked in.
D. I was showing her my ring when he passed us. E. She was complaining about the rain when I talked to her. Page 440. The movie was ending when I stood up. B. He was finishing the job when I left.
C. He was telling them a joke when she saw them. D. She was showing me her bracelet when he approached us.
E. He was grumbling about the cold weather when I spoke to him.
Page 441. Module 19. A. He can lift 100 pounds.
B. She can carry 2 bags.
C.
I can jump 3 feet.
D. You can walk 2 miles.
E. It can jump through a hoop.
Page 442. A. He can lift 200 pounds.
B. She can carry 4 bags. C. I can jump 5 feet.
D. You can walk 10 miles.
E. It can jump through a barrel. Page 443. A. I can speak French.
B. You can spell long words.
C. He can read Italian.
D. She can paint a picture.
E. We can play the piano. Page 444. A. I cannot speak French. However, I can speak Spanish.
B. You can't spell long words. However, you can spell short words.
C. He can't read Italian. However, he can read German.
D. She can't paint a picture. However, she can paint the wall.
E. We can't play the piano. However, we can play the guitar.
Page 445. A. Can I park the car here?
Yes, you can. B. Can a bird fly?
Yes, it can. C. Can a space shuttle orbit the Earth?
Yes, it can. D. Can she drive 40 miles an hour?
Yes, she can. E. Can a bird land on the beach?
Yes, it can.
Page 446. Can you park the car there?
No, I can't. It's a no parking zone. B. Can a man fly?
No, he can't. He doesn't have wings. C. Can a plane orbit the Earth?
No, it can't. It doesn't have the capacity.
D. Can she drive 60 miles per hour?
No, she can't. There's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit. E. Can a plane land on the beach?
No, it can't. It's too big to land on the beach.
Page 447. A. Can't you open the door?
Yes, I can. B. Can't you go in that door?
Yes, I can. C. Can't he smoke in the lobby?
Yes, he can. D. Can't she visit her friend in the hospital at 4 p.m.?
Yes, she can. E. Can't I borrow a book from the library?
Yes, you can. Page 448. A. Can't he open the door?
No, he can't. It's locked, and he doesn't have the key. B. Can't she go in that door?
No, I can't. The entrance is prohibited.
C. Can't he smoke inside the movie theater?
No, he can't. Smoking is forbidden there.
D. Can't she visit her friend at 7 p.m.?
No, she can't. Visiting hours are from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. E. Can't he borrow a book from the library?
No, he can't. He doesn't have a library card. Page 449. A. I can see well.
B. You can hear well.
C. She can reach the shelf.
D. He can eat corn on the cob.
E. She can run fast.
Page 450. A. He can't see. He's blind.
B. She can't hear well. She's deaf.
C. She can't reach the shelf. She isn't tall enough.
D. He can't eat corn on the cob. He's wearing dentures.
E. She can't run fast. She's too old. Page 451. A. Can he buy an economy car?
Yes, he can.
B. Can you lend me $2?
Yes, I can. C. Can she save a lot of money?
Yes, she can. D. Can he sign a contract?
Yes, he can. E. Can he pay the bill?
Yes, he can. Page 452. A. Can he buy a luxury model?
No, he can't. He doesn't have enough money.
B. Can you lend me $10?
No, I can't. I have only $8. C. Can she save a lot of money?
No, she can't. She has too many expenses. D. Can he sign a contract?
No, he can't. He's a minor. E. Can he pay the bill?
No, he can't. He's broke. Page 453. A. Can't you be quiet?
Yes, I can. B. Can't she control the children?
Yes, she can. C. Can't he sit still?
Yes, he can. D. Can't she get along with him?
Yes, I can. E. Can't she keep up with him?
Yes, she can. Page 454. A. Can't she be quiet?
No, she can't. She loves to talk. B. Can't she control the children?
No, she can't. She isn't authoritative enough. C. Can't she sit still?
No, she can't. She's too active. D. Can't you get along with her?
No, I can't. She's unfriendly. E. Can't you keep up with her?
No, I can't. I'm too slow.
Page 455. A. I'm able to concentrate.
B. Mr. Rodriguez is able to teach Spanish.
C. She's able to add many columns.
D. A 6-year-old child is able to ask many questions.
E. A 10-year-old is able to write a letter. Page 456. A. I'm not able to concentrate. There's too much noise.
B. Mr. Jones isn't able to teach Spanish. He doesn't know it.
C. He isn't able to add many columns. He's only in the first grade.
D. A baby isn't able to ask many questions. He doesn't know how to talk.
E. A 4-year-old isn't able to write a letter. He doesn't know how to write.
Page 457. A. Are you able to stand on your hands?
Yes, I am. B. Is he able to find the park?
Yes, he is. C. Is she able to tie her shoes? Yes, she is. D. Are you able to carry it?
Yes, I am. E. Is he able to take them downtown?
Yes, he is. Page 458. A. Are you able to stand on your hands?
No, I'm not. My arms are too weak.
B. Is she able to find the park?
No, she isn't. She doesn't know the city. C. Is he able to tie his shoes?
No, he isn't. He isn't old enough. D. Is she able to go to work?
No, she isn't. She's too sick. E. Is she able to take them downtown?
No, she isn't. Her car is in the garage. Page 459. A. Aren't you able to look at yourself in the mirror?
Yes, I am. B. Isn't he able to feed himself?
Yes, he is. C. Aren't you able to help yourself?
Yes, we are. D. Aren't they able to laugh at themselves?
Yes, they are. E. Aren't you able to enjoy yourself?
Yes, I am. Page 460. Aren't you able to look at yourself in the mirror?
No, I'm not. I'm not tall enough. B. Isn't she able to feed herself?
No, she isn't. She isn't old enough. C. Aren't you able to help yourselves?
No, we aren't. We're too small. D. Aren't they able to laugh at themselves?
No, they aren't. They're too serious.
E. Aren't you able to enjoy yourself?
No, I'm not. The party is too boring.
Page 461. A. I'm able to comb my hair by myself.
B. You're able to take a bath by yourself.
C. She's able to button her dress by herself.
D. He's able to brush his teeth by himself.
E. The dog is able to open the door by itself.
Page 462. A. I'm not able to comb my hair by myself. I'm not old enough.
B. You aren't able to take a bath by yourself. You're too small.
C. She isn't able to button her dress by herself. The buttons are in the back.
D. He isn't able to brush his teeth by himself. He doesn't have any.
E. This dog isn't able to open the door by himself. It's too short. Page 463. A. We're able to go to school by ourselves.
B. You're able to prepare lunch by yourselves.
C. They're able to do their homework by themselves.
D. We're able to dress by ourselves.
E. They're able to wake up by themselves.
Page 464. A. We aren't able to go to school by ourselves. We're only in kindergarten.
B. You aren't able to prepare lunch by yourselves. You can't reach the stove.
C. They aren't able to do their homework by themselves. They need help.
D. He isn't able to dress by himself. He's only a baby.
E. I'm not able to wake up by myself. I need an alarm clock.
Page 465. Module 20. A. I'll go on a trip next week.
B. You'll come to the airport with him.
C. He'll talk to you later.
D. He'll stay at a 5-star hotel.
E. They'll leave at 8 p.m. tonight.